right here, and I have some news. I'm gonna start uploading more. So Zamir, if you see this, don't try flaming me. You already know. And I'm gonna start uploading more throughout the month of February because I've dealt with a lot of bad stuff in January. Not including me, but I don't want to get into that. So this month I'm looking forward to uploading more videos, trying to be more consistent, uploading more 2K, NBA and stuff. Yeah. So today's video is about 5 NBA trades that almost happened. So with the trade deadline approaching, we visited the days. Chris Paul almost joined Kobe, and Kobe almost went to Motown, and Danny Ainge almost gave up the farm for Justice Winslow. So Thursday, general managers across the league will be on their phones, desperately trying to complete the moves that could elevate the clubs. The trade deadline. Now here's Kobe's. It's difficult to separate the past 2 decades of Lakers basketball from Kobe Bryant. He won 5 championships, made 18 All-Star games, and garnered more accolades, more than most NBA players could ever dream. But things weren't always pleasant in Tinseltown. After he and Shaquille O'Neal parted ways following the 2004 NBA Finals meltdown, Bryant led the Lakers through 3 consecutive disappointing seasons, losing the first round of the playoffs twice and missing another altogether. Wow. But in 2007, rumors surfaced that Bryant requested a trade and that Chicago was his preferred destination at the time. Kobe was the only player in the NBA with a no trade clause because he had the final say on his potential destination. It made it all the most shocking that the future Hall of Famer has never dealt to the Detroit Pistons in a conversation with Bill Simmons on the Grantland Basketball Hour in 2015. So Kobe Bryant, man, could have left and joined either Chicago or Detroit. So the next one we have is Kevin Love for Klay Thompson. The Golden State Warriors are the best team in basketball. Not gonna lie, they're not since they lost to the Thunder. So, and Klay Thompson is a big reason why. But in 2014, before the Dubs won their first title in decades, they almost sent one half of the Splash Brothers to Minnesota for Kevin Love. The Warriors offered the Timberwolves a package headlined by Thompson for Kevin Love and Kevin Martin. The haul would have set the Wolves up to compete for a playoff spot for the first time since the early 2000s, with Thompson as a franchise centerpiece. The Warriors, on the other hand, would have jettisoned multiple core pieces from a team that won 51 games for a player who wouldn't exactly fit the system. Turns out West instincts were right. The Warriors won 67 games that season and route to the NBA finals, winning the finals. And yeah, Chris Paul to the Lakers. I want to hear about this one. For a few hours in December 2011, it seemed like the Lakers had successfully restarted their dynasty for the third time in just over a decade. They agreed to a 3-team deal that would have brought Chris Paul at the peak of his abilities over New Orleans, sent Pau Gasol to the Rockets, and sent Kevin Martin, Louis Scola, Lamar Odom, Goran Dragic, and a first-round pick to the Hornets. By joining Paul with Bryant, the Lakers would have fielded the best backcourt in the NBA. So I don't know. Chris Paul and Kobe Bryant would they have? I mean, they would have been okay. I mean, you got a Chris Paul that almost played 5 years in the NBA, if I remember, 2011. Actually, no, it's 6. Whatever. Andrew, the Rockets would have finally landed the star date Craven Gasol. So the Rockets won Gasol that time, and with a core of Kyle Lowry and rookie Chandler Parsons. They primed to compete in the West for the first time since Yao/T-Mac era ended. The big winners though were the Hornets, who would have flipped a star who didn't want to stay in New Orleans for 4 established NBA contributors and a first round pick. Wow. Amari Stoudemire to Cleveland. Wow, I want to hear about this. As my Ringer colleague Danny Chow recalled last week, blah 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 blah. The Cleveland Cavaliers nearly landed perennial All-Star big man Amari Stoudemire from the Phoenix Suns in return for Zydrunas Ilgauskas, J.J. Hickson, a draft pick, and another player or two to match the salaries. The trade was so close to happening that Stoudemire himself told reporters there was a 50-50 chance. The 7 seconds or less Suns were nearing the end of their road and picking up a young asset like Hickson, who had reportedly valued so highly by the Cavs that they backed out of the deal, and an established veteran presence like Ilgauskas seemed like a good way to continue competing while also keeping an eye on tomorrow. For Cleveland, the trade has a no-brainer. Picking up another star to play alongside recent addition Shaquille O'Neal could have propelled the Cavs past the Celtics in the second round and likely into the NBA Finals matchup with the Lakers. Though Stoudemire and O'Neal struggled to share the floor in Phoenix the previous season, Murray claimed that he and the Big Shaqtas played great together and that he scored more and played better with O'Neal than he did without. But their reunion wasn't to be. Said the Cavs dealt for Ottown Jamison. Murray went to the Knicks and LeBron took his sons to South Beach. Wow. Series of events led to LeBron going to Miami. Justice Winslow to Boston for a king's ransom. Oh my goodness. Danny Ainge is very good at his job. He assembled a big three in the late 2000s. They combined with Rajon Rondo to make a big four that would win the championship. Then he flipped those aging Celtic stars for a bundle of picks and cuffed the Nets to an era of lifelessness. And in a trade for Isaiah Thomas and his eventual send-off for Kyrie Irving. And it makes sense that Boston fans think Ainge can do no wrong. Well, he is right. Does wonders, bringing Kyrie to removing Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to Brooklyn. Yeah. The Celtics are currently sitting atop the Eastern Conference and have the third best record in the NBA. This is wrong, but so yeah. So, I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this, and yeah.